Hey guys, I'm so excited to get into this presentation with you. We're going to do a deep dive into the Metabolic Balance program and how mine is a little bit different. My name's Yui. I'm a holistic nutritionist and a metabolic balance coach. The topics of today will be what is metabolic balance, what's included in my 12-week program, what can you expect to achieve, and what's the time commitment and, of course, the cost. So, what is metabolic balance? This program was created over 25 years ago in Germany by Dr. Wolf Funfack. It was originally designed to heal inflammation and help reverse metabolic syndrome in his patients, which also resulted in achieving optimal body weight. By analyzing each person's lab results and understanding how food interacts with the body, he developed a personalized nutrition plan that uses food as medicine. MB is an innovative, all natural nutrition program that brings balance to your hormones, optimizes your health, and leads to a new, invigorating lifestyle, resulting in successful long-term weight management. To date, the program is still guided by a team of dedicated doctors and nutritional scientists. The foundation of the program is MB's unique capability to develop a truly personalized nutrition plan based on an in-depth analysis of your unique blood values, medical history, and personal likes and dislikes. Your personalized nutrition plan acts as your roadmap, indicating exactly which natural foods you should eat in order to orchestrate the biochemical changes needed for reaching your desirable weight and health goals. MB is 100% natural, so there's no injections, pills, shakes, or special meals that need to be purchased. Nor, as with some diets, are you required to keep points or count any calories. You'll be able to get all of your nutrient-rich foods listed on your personalized nutrition program from your local grocery store and farmers markets. Okay, so what can you expect from metabolic balance? There's a lot of things. Number one, weight loss and improved energy, hormonal balance, improved immune function, potential reduction or elimination of the need for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetic medications, better sleep, improved moods, and less bowel and stomach problems. Other bonuses include reduced allergies and intolerances, which a lot of my clients get really shocked at, improved joint inflammation and pain. You also save money on your weekly grocery bills. And the reason you're saving money is because you're no longer spending it on Uber Eats, buying packaged foods, and spending money on extra snacks and liquid calories like juices, pops, and energy drinks. There's also a potential benefit for sufferers of PCOS, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. MB also has the highest success rate for lifelong health benefits and weight management, which we'll discuss later on. Okay, there are 8 rules of metabolic balance. We're going to go through them quickly. These are the rules we live by for the program and for life. Rule number 1, eat exactly 3 meals a day. Do not eat more or less than your personal plan, and no snacking. So the goal is to regulate insulin levels. You're going to hear me talk about insulin a lot. We want to keep insulin low and balance our blood sugar levels. Rule number 2, ensure there is a 5-hour break between meals and do not exceed 7 hours between each meal. Rule number 3 is make sure your meal lasts no longer than 60 minutes. Now, most of us finish eating in like 10 minutes. This is for the grazers out there. And then also if you're going to go out to dinner, but there are different rules for eating out. Number 4 is really important. You're going to begin every meal with 1 or 2 bites of protein. The reason we want to eat protein first is we want to get our pancreas to release a hormone called glucagon, which slows down the release of insulin. We can think of insulin as a fat-storing hormone. Frequent insulin spikes can promote blood sugar crashes, insulin resistance, brain fog, and increased fat storage, all of the things we want to avoid. Rule number 5 is that we only want to eat 1 protein per meal and 3 different proteins per day. An example would be eggs for breakfast, chicken for lunch, fish for dinner. This is where the program gets a little sciencey. The whole point is that we do this to maximize your amino acid profile. Plus, you just feel better eating this way. It's so much easier on the digestive system, and my clients just feel better, and so do I. Rule number 6, if possible, do not eat after 9 p.m. And you have to remember that you definitely need to stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed. Number 7 is a big rule. You will receive a personalized daily water intake recommendation, and it's essential to drink the full amount each day. Besides water being life, it's one of the most underrated tools for weight loss and optimal health. We're made up of mostly water, and much of weight loss happens through urine excretion. And the last rule is that you have to eat an apple a day. Listen, they're just full of vitamins, they're a good source of fiber, and they contain malic acid, which helps with liver and gallbladder health. So now we're going to talk about the negative effects of elevated insulin levels. Elevated insulin is the fat storage hormone. It is secreted from the pancreas depending on what we are eating. Carbohydrates have the biggest impact on insulin spiking. Proteins and fat are very minimal in comparison. So again, that's why we start with a few bites of protein at every meal. But when this insulin is elevated, unfortunately, cholesterol also increases. So do our triglycerides, and so do our stress hormones, adrenaline, and good old cortisol. While these are all increasing, other things are decreasing. So melatonin, our sleep hormone, goes down. Unfortunately, so does DHEA, which builds all of the other hormones. Of course, HGH, human growth hormone. This also decreases with age, and unfortunately, it has a vital role in increasing metabolism, your muscles, fat burning, and also repair. And lastly, fat breakdown also decreases. This is why it's so important to manage our insulin response. Food matters so much more than we think. It's just not about calories in, calories out. So insulin is not the devil. It is crucial for life, but too much insulin too often is the big problem. It leads to insulin resistance, fat storage, hormonal imbalances, and blood sugar crashes. So this is showing what happens to our blood sugar levels when we're constantly eating throughout the days. The blue pools are where our body is burning fat. The green above is showing insulin spikes, which takes us out of our fat burning mode. It's important to fast overnight, like a good 12 to 14 hours. Now, during the day, we're moving into this like 5-hour mini fast between meals. Of course, your insulin is going to spike, but it's going to come back down and it's going to put us into fat burning mode. Once you get your body used to eating 3 meals a day, you're just going to feel more satiated. You're going to feel balanced. You're not going to get hangry, and you're going to get into that fat burning mode. Okay, so now we're going to move along to the 4 phases of metabolic balance. There's the prep phase, strict phase, relax phase, and maintenance phase. Phase 1 is a preparation phase. It only lasts 2 days. On the first day, we're going to do a colon cleanse with magnesium citrate. It's going to clean out our bowels. We're going to keep the food really simple. For breakfast, an egg omelet with veggies. For lunch and dinner, we will only be eating vegetables. Of course, you have to drink all of the water allotted to you. And of course, you can't forget that apple a day. Phase 2 is the strict phase, and it lasts for 14 days plus. So for the first 14 days, you really have to dial in, and you can only eat the food that is outlined on your meal plan. And we are going to avoid cooking with oils for those 2 weeks. My clients noticeably feel better within a few days starting phase 2. Our bodies can shift quickly if we give it the nutrients it needs to thrive. After these 14 days, if you haven't reached your health goals, we now introduce oils. Besides adding oils after the 14 days, you also can have an optional flex meal per week. Phase 3 is the relaxed phase. The plan becomes more flexible, so we add condiments, different foods, and flex meals. This is where you transition from a diet to a sustainable lifestyle. You realize this is the way we should be eating. We stay in this phase until the goals are reached. So once we achieve our health goals, and that's so different for everybody, we then move into phase 4. So phase 4 lasts for a lifetime. You're officially in maintenance mode. All the hard work is done. You now have all the tools to continue with this lifestyle. And when life gets out of hand, which it always does, you have this plan to come back to. You buy it once, but it's for life. Now I know everyone's like, what does the meal plan look like? This is just an example. All the meals are interchangeable. You don't have to follow this. Depending on your personal information, the amount of protein and vegetables, fruit, and bread differs. As you can see, every line starts with protein, then it goes into the vegetables, then fruit if you're allowed fruit at that meal, and then bread. Metabolic balance was originally designed to support people with metabolic syndrome. It's a health and wellness plan first. It's not a weight loss plan. Losing fat is the bonus. The fact is, a healthy body can't be overweight. The goal of MB is to reclaim all aspects of your life, and a healthy body weight is just part of that equation. Now, in saying that, we get this question a lot. What is metabolic balance's success rate when it comes to weight loss? So a successful weight loss plan is defined by when an individual reaches their goal weight and maintains it for 2 years. Now, Metabolic Balance has a 60 to 80% success rate. This is the only program that has a higher than 50% success rate in over 35 countries. The next highest is Weight Watchers at only 22%. Everyone always wants to know, how much weight can I expect to lose? We're going to go over some of the realistic expectations. During the first 16 days of the reset period, you can expect to lose 5 to 8% of your total body weight. After the 16 days, you should expect to lose 1 to 2%. Okay, so with this example, if your starting weight is 180 pounds, you can expect to lose 9 to 14 pounds in the first 16 days, and then roughly 1.5 to 3.5 pounds per week after. I've been a metabolic balance coach since 2017, and I can tell you every single one of my clients, except one, lost between 5 to 8% in the first 16 days. And the one who didn't shouldn't follow the plan. So now we're going to discuss my extras, how my program's a little different, the schedule we'll have, the check-ins, and of course the pricing. As I explained in the beginning, Metabolic Balance is a whole foods only diet plan, right? Now, unfortunately, in this day and age, I don't feel like food is enough to fully heal the body. There's over 100,000 man-made chemicals in our environment, which have been proven to cause cancer and put us in a diseased state. Our detoxification organs need a helping hand. Our food, water, and air have been poisoned by these chemicals, and it's putting a lot of pressure on our detoxification organs. The clients who did the supplements on top of the MB diet had much better health outcomes and also kept the weight off long term. Most of my clients come to me with severe chronic digestive issues that no one else has been able to help them with. Think gallstones, bacterial overgrowth, chronic UTIs, good old fatty liver, and type 2 diabetes. Food is so powerful, but it's just not enough anymore. I just strongly believe that the right food paired with the right supplements can get us on the path to optimal health a lot quicker. I do understand that everybody doesn't want to jump into a UE protocol, so included in my package is UE's basic supplement protocol. Okay, so outline of my nutritional consultations. In this package, you get 7. We meet basically every 2 weeks for 3 months. The first appointment is initial consultation. It's going to include a full health assessment. If you come in person, we're going to do live blood cell analysis. I'm going to get a good understanding of where you are, what's your baseline, and we're going to evaluate your personal health goals. I will also send you all of the metabolic balance intake forms, and I will give you the requisition form to go get your labs done. And just a reminder, the labs are included in the program. You're not paying extra. Our second appointment happens once I get your metabolic balance plan back. We're going to meet over Zoom and we're going to review phases 1 and 2. During these 16 days, during the whole program, you will have unlimited text and email communication with me. So the third appointment, we are going to meet over Zoom. This is going to happen after the first 16 days, which is the hardest part. If you've made it this far, it's like, congratulations. Now, from this point on, we're going to review what I call phase 2+. This is where we add in the oils and the flex meal. Appointments 4 to 7, we're going to meet about every 2 weeks to evaluate your progress and discuss any concerns that may arise. We're also going to discuss exercise, the importance of sleep, habit stacking, and stress reduction. In the later appointments, we're also going to go over phase 3 and 4, even if we're not there yet. And then meeting 7 is graduation day. So if you still haven't reached your goals, there's options for us to continue to work together. What's included and what does the program cost? So your blood work is included, a complete custom nutrition plan from MB doctors in Germany. You also get $200 retail value of UE's basic supplements to enhance optimal health, 3 months of the personalized coaching with 24/7 support via text and email, a diet program that's going to take you out of that yo-yo dieting that we're all so used to. You're obviously going to have this plan for life that you can always revert back to if need be. On top of this, I will also give you a UE supplement protocol, and we can discuss if it's something you want to do or if you just want to stick with the basic supplements. Of course, UE's protocol above the basic supplements, there will be an added fee. The price is $16.49 Canadian plus tax, depending on where you are in the world. Here, I just have some 2 testimonials. You can pause and read if you like. If you're ready to get started, you can use the sign up link, or you can go to my website, uemissue.com. If you're looking for more info, we can definitely book a discovery call, or you can send me an email to ue@uemissue.com. Okay, well, thank you for joining, and I hope to hear from you soon.